If you're building a business, whether you are a coach or an entrepreneur of some sort, or even if you have, honestly, I'm going to say an e-commerce business, you know that content is important and it can be so overwhelming because there's so many platforms and so many options. Well, today I am going to share with you exactly how you can craft your own content strategy plan. I got 7 steps and they're real good. The first step is you're going to set your business foundations. Now, that's something that a lot of people honestly miss. They forget about it. They don't prioritize it, and then they create content that falls flat. So what do I mean when you're setting your business foundations? I mean, you want to know your ideal client. You want to have a clear UVP, which is your unique value proposition. What makes you different? What makes you the person, the company that people should come to buy something from? And you want to have your branding in place before you create your content plan, because it is going to be important when you actually start to create the content. So you want to know the energy that you want to put out there. You want to know the exact hex codes for your colors, the font, the kind of feel of the graphics and the things that you're going to be creating. Get all that in place. Then the next thing that you want to do is identify your big rocks. Now, when I say big rocks, I mean the things that are actually important that need to go in your calendar. So that is the first thing would be your family. Oh my gosh, your friends, yourself, holidays, and things that you're going to be promoting for your business. After you get those in place, then you can look at partners and publicity options. And we've got some really great resources about this, which you'll find in the show notes and all that. But you got to get those big rocks in place first. I have an awesome content calendar that we use to do this, and you'll find information about that somewhere around this video as well. And from there, after you get those big rocks in place, you want to pick your main number one platform. So what's the place that you're going to show up with the most vigor, right? And then from there, we're going to worry about the other platforms next. After you pick that main platform, we're going to decide on your consistent pillar post. Now, for us, that's a weekly live video that we do on the Book of Faces. We then have that chopped up into a bunch of different pieces of content. So this could be for you a live video. It could be a blog post. It could be a pre-recorded video, whatever it is, but you want to put out one big piece of content, and then you're going to move into the next step, which is from there, you're going to build out your content categories around that one main piece of content. So that main piece of content comes out. Around there, you're going to have other things, other pieces of content like testimonials, maybe case studies. Maybe you're going to have some sort of engagement post. We have a whole framework for this, which there'll be more information on that in the show notes. But really, just pick content categories that help move people closer to buying from you. Then, after you have those categories, you're going to create your repurposing plan. Now, for us, we have a system that can allow you to turn one video into 100 pieces of content. I have the whole entire thing in a program called Content Repurposing Magic. If you want more information about that, just drop the word magic and I'll get it to you. But we have it very streamlined that every single week, we do one main piece of content and then it's chopped up into all these other pieces of content. You can start small. Just create one extra piece of content for the first week. The next week, maybe you create 2, right? You add on. It's like a lovely parfait, right? You can always add on to this. As long as you're creating that first piece of content strategically so that it's something that you can chop up. Like with this video here, we're recording this with B.Live and we have the agenda set. So it's easy for us to see where those bullet points are. So we can chop them up into quote cards, into little snippets and things like that that we can use on other platforms. Okay, and then from there, you're going to dive into your social media strategy and content creation tools. So the content creation tools that we love are tools that allow you to edit your content in the first place, create new pieces of content, and then get it scheduled. So some of our favorites are B.Live, which has a video editor built right in. You just chop little pieces out, We also love repurpose.io. That allows us to instantly download all of our videos and do even more in the world of chopping things up and stuff like that, and then schedule it to other places. We also love InVideo, which allows us to create brand new videos out of our content that we created first super easily. We have loads of templates for that. You can use Canva to create different graphic cards, things like that, which is really helpful as well. And we also have two tools that we love when it comes to scheduling. So if you have an agency or you're looking for something that's really robust, we go with SmarterQueue for that. It is a little pricier. So if you have an agency, for me, I love it. We're on the option that I think is $79 a month, but we use it for lots of clients. Also, if you're more of like, as they say, an underdog, Hello Woofy is a really awesome option for creating content and scheduling it to go out. And it even has these really cool AI capabilities where it can help to write the content for you. Both of those tools also allow you to create these queues where the content is then scheduled on repeat. For me, knowing that I have content that is just set to go out, sometimes when that content repeats itself, I get like, oh my gosh, I already posted that. And then it totally surprises me and gets way more engagement than it did the first time. It's totally crazy. But you can use this content again and again, because remember, it's not about more content. It's about less content and more conversations that lead to conversions. It's real good. And there you have it. That is your entire framework for your content strategy plan. If you have any questions about this, we would love to support you. Drop the word call. I'm happy to share some information about how you can get to your best next step with putting all this in place. And man, I just love being able to be here and creating these videos for you to help you get out there into the world, unlocking your inner awesome and really making a bigger impact. My name is Molly Mahoney, and I'll see you next time.